Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are here in Minecraft, as you can see. Uh, as you may have seen in the title, I have created a Minecraft mod. I hope that you find this video helpful, or at least entertaining. So let's get right to it. First, let me tell you about my mod. My mod is called Extended Scripts, and it is an add-on for CustomNPCs Plus. It is only for version 1.7.10. You can find a download to CustomNPCs Plus and my mod in the description. CustomNPCs is a mod that adds tools for making quests and customizing your game without rising to the difficulty of mod development. Within CustomNPCs, you can script NPCs and players to do things on events, like this script here, which when I press the U key, something will happen. Extended Scripts aims to add on to the scripting portion of the mod. Now let me show you some of the features. So within custom NPCs, they add an attribute system that allows you to add attributes to any item. So for instance here, if I were to hit this NPC, I do 8 damage. And then if I were to do cam attribute apply, and then main attack, let's say 10 more damage. And then if I hit the NPC again, now I've done 18 damage. Extended scripts also add several attributes. We can look at them with cam attribute list. And so here's the first of 3 pages. Critical chance and critical damage are added by custom NPCs Plus, but downward gravity, flight speed, vertical flight speed, gravity, jump breadth, and jump boost are all added by extended scripts. Now you may be wondering, why is there downward gravity when there's also normal gravity? And I'll show you an example to illustrate this. So if we do cam attribute apply, gravity, and we'll say negative 90%. And that way, when we jump, we'll be able to go a little bit higher. And to supplement that, we'll add jump power vertical, and we'll set that to like 1000%. And then we just need cam attribute downward gravity, and we'll say 500. And so now when we jump, we will jump super high, and then when we fall, we will slam into the ground. And so that is why there is a difference between upward and downward gravity. And then if you have downward and upward gravity on the same item, of course, gravity will just be ineffective, since downward gravity overrides the downward component of normal gravity. Now, what if you want to create your own attributes? Well, extended scripts can help you to some degree with that. It can't, of course, make these attributes do anything. That is up to you to script them, but it adds an interface for adding new attributes like these ones that are stored in the same place, shown in the same place, and are basically the same. So what we can do to make this happen is we can use my command /veil and then attribute register, and as you can see, we need a key, a display name, a color, and a value type. Now the key will be what you use to access this this attribute. So earlier when I was doing cam apply attribute, this right here is the key. But then if we go to over here, the downward gravity, gravity, and jump boost, those are all display names. And so if we do veil attribute register, now what attribute should we add? How about elegance? That sounds cool. So keys should be all lowercase, and if there is a word, you should separate it by underscores. And then for our display name, we'll just capitalize it. And then for the color, we can just press tab and it will show us a list of colors. And I think light purple suits elegance best. And then for the value type, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, except for maybe magic. But don't ask me what that does, because I don't know either. So I think elegance is more of a flat value. You know, you can have +1, +1.5, something like that to your elegance. Not really something you think of as a percentage. And then for the section, there are 5 sections um, of attributes. If you tried adding every single attribute to one item, you could probably see this more clearly. But what I would recommend is that if you have a flat value, put it in the base section. If you have a what's it called? A percentage percentage attribute, then you should put it in the modifier category, because for some reason uh, you'll only see the percentage on a percent modifier if it's in the modifier section. So now we have successfully registered elegance. Another cool feature of extended scripts is core attributes. Rather than having attributes applied to an item or a piece of armor, you can attach attributes directly to the player. So if I do veil attribute apply player moving veil, and then let's see, how about some swim boost? And we'll say 500%. And now I'll show you, I don't have any sort of swim boost attributes on my armor. And so if I get in the water, now I'm swimming faster. And another thing, all these things I've mentioned so far can be done via scripts. This one, however, cannot. If we player dot give item player dot get core get attribute core, this will give you sort of just another star that has all of your current attributes attached to it. It looks like previously I set my gravity to 0, but what I should have done is fail attribute player like this, then the attribute gravity, yes, and then you just see the swim boost. Uh, and so those are core attributes. Certain attributes can also be applied to entities. For instance, gravity. Uh, so right here we have a script that will set the gravity of an entity to negative 0.5. So if I click this sheep right here, they go off right into the sky. And obviously not all the same attributes that can be applied to players can be applied to entities, but all of the attributes that can be applied to entities have their own separate functions. But for players, uh, there is a function set attribute, and you just enter the key uh, as you would with the command, and uh, the values work a little bit different than when applying to an entity, as they are separate systems. Uh, uh, the player attributes are connected to custom NPCs attributes, but the entity attributes are their own separate system created by extended scripts. So to get the same effect, uh, I have to do negative 150% because you start off with 100% gravity. I think. Anyway, so if we were to click this sheep now, we'll go up with it. And now, of course, we probably don't want to follow up forever. So we'll do veil attribute remove player looming veil gravity, and now we will slowly fall down, but we can hold this, which increases our downward gravity, and we'll fall a lot faster. Okay, and now we're back down. Another thing that I always wanted to do with scripted items was make a pickaxe. I know it's kind of simple, but making a super cool pickaxe with scripts, I think, would be cool. But there really isn't a way to do that with custom NPCs. So, let's see. There's some stone over here. And if we go into survival, we can find stone. Um, this is, and we get the drops. Uh, this script that I'm using, this is part of custom NPCs, but this is an extended scripts function. So you can now add, I guess, harvest levels to your items. So I believe 1 is stone, 2 is iron, and 3 is diamond. And so you can basically make pickaxes like this. And if you also wanted to do something like this, in mods like Tinker's Construct that add these gravel ores, we have a wooden shovel, um, or yeah, we need this. So if we try to mine this with a wooden shovel, it's not, not, it doesn't work. But uh, if we mine this with our quote unquote shovel, uh, then it will work because it has a harvest level of 3 for shovel. And I believe iron would require a level, at least a level 1 harvest level, while wood only has a level of 0. So you can't mine this with a wooden shovel. Okay, now let me show you some more miscellaneous features or functions that this mod adds. So uh, right here we have this, which literally just opens up a crafting table, and you can craft things. Yep, that's it. And it all you have to do is dot open crafting table, and then we also have an ender chest. You can access your ender chest, put things in your ender chest, remove things from your ender chest. You know, normal ender chest things. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video or found it helpful. I imagine I will be making more videos on this mod as I update it. Uh, I also now have a Discord for you if you would just like to hang out. If you have questions or want to suggest something, feel free to join. The link will be in the description. If you like this video, please like, leave a like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I would be very grateful. That's it for now. Goodbye.